Draw My Life video by Amy Voss. My story begins with my family, my mom, dad, and my older brother. I had a great childhood with all my friends, especially living on the same street with my best friend, who just happened to share my name. We all lived together in our little community of Springtime Acres. We used to put on these children's plays, and Amy and I would act as the teachers. Being one of the eldest in my ragtag team really helped build some early self-confidence. Moving from early childhood, I got my first job at Adrian College working at the salad bar, but quickly I moved on to waitressing. From that job, I moved on working as a cashier at 7-Eleven. It was there that a handsome man came in to buy some snacks, but when we got to talking, I knew we were well matched. I didn't stay at 7-Eleven long, and I moved on. At Arby's, I was able to work my way up the ladder. As I fried French fries, worked drive-thru, did the cashier, I had my first child. I became shift manager. My second child was born, thanks to the manager that had a style of consideration. With her guidance, I was able to reach all the way to assistant manager. So while child 3 and 4 were born, I went back to school at North Central Michigan College. With that experience, I was able to get a really fun and hands-on job at the local Head Start Center. The head teacher there had a personality trait of agreeableness, which made it fun. Along with the Head Start assistant teacher, I was an EMT basic for the local ambulance station. Even though this was a volunteer group, this was a leader-member exchange. As much fun as these two jobs were, my family and I found ourselves discovering the Salvation Army. We became soldiers with the Salvation Army. I began working with the youth, working at the thrift store, and then considering officership. Officership, yes. We became corps helpers, and while I was an effective follower during this time, one of the officers was a father knows best manager style. And we waited and waited. Time to go to CFOT yet? Not yet. Waiting. Yes, 4 years later, accepted, finally. In Chicago, we learned more about different leadership skills and what I had and really felt I didn't have. A great session, and 2 years later, off to the first appointment. Downriver first appointment really stretched the leadership skills. Lots of learning. Our second appointment, 3 years later, in Sault Ste. Marie, nestled up to Canada. 7 years, no phone calls. Now on with my education.